And we're live. Alright, cool. So, let's see what our starters are after, alright. Yeah. We're just gonna speed up through this. On myself. Think. So, I'm gonna try to speed up as, like, as least as possible this run, I think. I'll speed up through pointless dialogue, but I think in battles I'm gonna try not to speed up. Alright, so I guess. Blah blah blah. Yeah. You got a discovery. Cool. We got Parasect. Parasect's really bad. We're not gonna take that one no matter what. Oh, Totodile. Maybe. Totodile's pretty good. Alright, what's our last Pokemon? Natu. Wow. Totodile is our best option. Male Totodile name. And name it TikTok. Is that a TikTok? The Peter Pan reference right there. Yeah, he's gonna give me a potion. Cool. So funny enough, right? If the wild encounters weren't randomized, this would just be a normal run. All right. Okay. Hey, stand true. That's not bad. Not the worst at least. Let's see what else we can find. Although having a weakness to water is pretty bad. Oh, I can get an Entei. Charcoal. Ooh, that's money at the very least. We're gonna. Okay, so we used our berry. Okay, we got rage. We're gonna keep scratching. Huh, I could have gotten the Zatu as well. That's pretty wild. So not only could I have gotten a Natu, I also could have got a Zatu. So it's a good thing I picked Totodile. Oh my gosh, a Noctowl. When it randomizes the Pokemon you would already see here, it's kind of wild. Or like Pokemon kind of similar to what you would see here. Noctowl, randomized to Totodile. That's crazy, dude. I think like, oh, a Houndour. Okay. So yada yada yada. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me an egg. Give me a Pokedex. And then we'll go get Pokeballs after we return to Elm. After Elm says he's been robbed. I'm gonna need to like train though, like a lot once I get new Pokemon. Because Totodile's already level 9. Ooh, Quick Claw. That's pretty cool. Right, heal up, fight our rival. Who has Granbull, huh? Oh my gosh, we almost lost. So, unfortunately, right, I think our goal here is actually not to find the Entei. Because we don't want to find it. What we want is something easy to catch. Uh, uh, Name it after our buddy at Vermin AF over at Twitch. Yes, yes, mystery egg. Gives me Pokeballs. Wait, let's heal our Pokemon here. Cool. I know I said I wouldn't speed up. Alright, we'll stop speeding up. About 29. Okay. Sure. Alright. Now, our encounter is... Okay, good. Something easy to catch. Scratch. Don't kill it. Damn it. Okay, so I should have just thrown a ball. Good to know. So yeah, Totodile is in the quick level up category, and if... Or like the medium quick or something, it's pretty fast level up overall. Oh, Togetic. Um, so this Pokemon is a... Alright, we'll scratch it. Alright, good. So now, we'll throw a Pokeball, and we gotta hope we catch this, because we need as many encounters as possible. You use Charm, so it has Charm and Growl. So it has 2 moves that lower attack. I don't know if it has any attacking moves, though. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Stay in the ball, please. I don't think it has any attacking moves. Oh my gosh. Alright. Last ball. Alright, come on. One time. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Fine. Alright, so unlucky. Uh and it's gonna be a solo Totodile run. So Noctowl, huh? Well, we can't catch it, but we can get it out and get the experience. This let's heal up, and then we're gonna buy Pokeballs and all that. So Pokeballs. We can buy 15, but we're gonna buy 12. And then we're gonna buy 2 potions, an antidote, and then we're gonna stop there. Because we want enough, alright. Okay, so this thing should have an easy catch rate. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. Yep. Um. Name app. Okay, so we're gonna need a switch train. Because this thing needs to get to level 10. About froze. Okay. Well, I don't want to train there if there's Ampharos because I'm switch training into a water. And like one of the benefits of being a water type is that you only have 2 weaknesses. But the issue is that like with something like that. Level 5, huh? Okay. So I guess this is gonna be a little bit risky, but let's run away from the Kabuto. That would have been cool, but the problem is that that doesn't really learn too many good moves. Okay, let's switch to TikTok. TikTok, I mean. Hi, would you like to fight? So we haven't gotten to a new route yet. That's not until up here. Let's go. Water gun. To save potions, we're just gonna go back because I need to get I need to save my potions and stuff for like dire emergencies. Although now that we're coming up on more encounters. Actually, hold on. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the town map just so that I can remember. I can double check if it's a new route or not. Okay, new route acquired. So now don't got no money. Okay, so our goal now is to keep training. And we're gonna switch train until we get a Butterfree. And then when we get a Butterfree, we will I guess we can actually, train it on its own. And Kabuto apparently seems to be a pretty common encounter. Alright, so our first mom's gonna say call, and we're gonna say don't save our money. Okay, so because she does that, we are on Route 31. Was Route 30? Yeah, okay. So we made it to Route 31. Alright, so our Dark Cave encounter is... What is it? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Rhyhorn, let's go. Rhyhorn's pretty good. Send out this. We're gonna scratch it because it's not gonna be effective, even though we have such a high level lead. Alright, let's go. Caught a Rhyhorn. Think of a good name. We'll name it Babyzilla. Because it's not quite, what's it called? Not quite Tyranitar for Godzilla. Bitterberry, I believe, snaps out of confusion. So, we're going to continue training. Alright, switch to Pick Croc. Scratch. To this. Switch back to this. Water Gun. Oh no, we fell asleep. Okay, well, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. We haven't gotten our encounter here yet. Oh, it's Pupitar. Let's go. That thing is... Okay. We're gonna scratch twice. Okay, it used Screech, so we are gonna potion here. Scratch one more time. And then dump all our balls for this. Let's go! Okay. We're gonna name this Actual Godzilla. Because if we can evolve this, we're in such good shape. Tyranitar has a 4 times weakness, which is usually bad in Nuzlocke. But Tyranitar is so strong and so bulky that it, like, makes up for it. So I'll look at our team in a second, but I'm pretty sure we have a pretty bad grass weakness at the moment, since our, yeah, we're gonna sell this, actually. But we have a pretty bad, grass weakness, I believe. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Ruins of Alf. Wait, did I remember to buy the escape rope? Yes, I did. Okay. So, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna use the escape rope. And then we're gonna get the free items. Alright, so what items do we get? Fastball, okay, that's good. A Pokeball, okay. Full Restore, you love to see it. And the Twisted Spoon, okay. Not bad at all. So, for the Ruins of Alf, we'll do the puzzle real fast so we can get our encounters, because you need to do the puzzle so that you can get the encounters. Dang it. I always mix up these two because they look almost exactly the same. Alright, so our Ruins of Alf encounter. If we get G's. Oh, Entei. This is good. We need this. Because, or not Entei, but Arcanine. Because this solves our grass weakness. Let's go. Alright, That's a good doggo. Um, I know Lassie was a girl, but I'm gonna name it Lassie anyway. So yeah, I think besides Babyzilla, um, we're gonna try to name all of our uh Pokemon off of like some kind of pop culture reference or some kind of something like that. So let's do this. So we have some grinding to do. I don't want to go into the gym or anything at the moment. Orthola for Cubone. No, but not a very good trade. This um okay, I could have caught a Butterfree. But go Lassie. Oh sweet, it knows Flame Wheel. Um it's a hard place to train. A lot of awkward Pokemon to fight. So yeah, I need to like grind up. I want all my Pokemon to be able to fight pretty much on their own. So I need A to here to get to level 10 so it can learn Confusion. So then it can actually fight on its own. And then we'll start like switch training Babyzilla until I don't know, at least level 10. And then okay. So now it has an attacking move. Now we're gonna switch train this. I know grinding streams aren't very fun to watch, but they are necessary, especially when you have like level 2 and 3 Pokemon and in a randomizer like this, because like you don't know what you're gonna face. I could literally face something that counters my whole team and that I'm just not thinking of. Especially because like A right now doesn't have a bug move. So if I run into a psychic type, I'm while I won't be like sweating because you know just because it's psychic doesn't mean anything. Oh man, I didn't mean to horn attack, but running into something like strong, it's really hard for us to take down. I really don't want to run into something like that. All right, we're gonna switch to this and we'll scratch it down. All right. Oh boy. Can't run. Man, I haven't ran into like any of these hard Pokemon, and then all of a sudden I start running into all of them. All right, at least that Pokemon's frail. All right, let's heal, and then we're gonna keep horn attacking. So, my goal at this moment is to get all my Pokemon to at least level 10, and because if we can do that, our Pokemon will be on par with the gym leader's highest. Well, it'll be a little bit higher. It'll be one level higher than the gym leader's highest. But the gym leader, if the gym leader has a legendary, our only hope is to like uh, either have something that counters it type wise, uh, which is why we're kind of grinding, or find something like, man, why did that? Dude, I swear. So like abilities don't exist, but I swear if they did, these Lickitungs would have like Serene Grace because they always paralyze me. Keep point attacking. Switch, and then we'll water gun. Okay, Baby Croc, almost there. So the worrisome thing about some of these is that, like, they are... So Chinchou, for example, is good against the Pokemon I'm training right now and the Pokemon I'm switching into to switch train. And paralyzed again. Let's go, dude. Alright, so we're switch out to this. And now they're level 10. Okay, so now our goal is to train Lassie, I think. Because, like, we need something for... Oh my gosh. Wow. Like, okay. Okay, so we need something. So Lassie's not going to learn any moves by level up. So we're relying on TMs pretty much. But the thing is that Lassie also, because it already knows Flame Wheel, is going to be really good against, say, against the grass types the rest of our team is weak to. So we have 4 times weaknesses to grass, and that's like a very, very bad thing. And then we have 1, single weakness. So, I gotta find some place else to train. So Runes of Alph gives us Arcanines. We don't want that. We have 1 more encounter in the Bell Tower, so we can go there, and we can see what Pokemon are in here. And then on top of that, once we get like there, I think what we do is okay, we can take this down easy. Quillfish. We are gonna switch though. Oops. We're gonna switch to this so we can confuse. We'll switch back to Lassie for this so we can get some more levels. Alright, Furret, huh? Oh, killed it. Okay. But with Furret, that means we don't have to worry as much. Alright, so what Pokemon? Houndour. Go get Tick Croc. Alright, so see, there's a grass type Pokemon. Oh man, we don't have a good answer to water Pokemon actually now. That's kind of a problem. So pure ice we do. And that's cool. Oh, that's a lucky egg. Let's go. So we're gonna give this to this so that we can make it hit level 10 faster. So alright, we'll switch to Tick Croc. And then okay, 1 more level, and then we're switch training the Pupitar. That's our goal right now. Alright, cool. Now, we need to switch train Pupitar. So we're going to take this, throw this in front, and give Godzilla Lucky Egg. Now, Godzilla, unfortunately, is probably going to be what... Oh my... This is why abusing speed up is not great. Because now we lost this. So, what is our next best bet? I think I want to train up A more, because A will get sleep powder and stuff like that, and it will be our Pokemon that we use to catch. So it's because it's gonna learn like really good moves. So yeah, Doug Trio. We are gonna switch into this, but then we're gonna switch back and we're gonna do this. So we're using this. We're using the easy baby mode of Shift because I lost earlier, I kind of want a somewhat easier run. Alright, I can do this. Let's go. Okay, that's easy. We'll send out Lassie, and we'll Flame Wheel. Togetic. Switch this in. I don't know if this actually has any, like... Oh, it has Metronome. So it could have been bad. But... Woo, boy, so learn Poison Powder. Living on the edge. So it's funny that, like, something wild with Nuzlocke, right? Is that, like, there's Pokemon in here that are really, really good, and, like, normal playthroughs that are pretty good, but Nuzlocke are terrible, and vice versa. So, like, so yeah. So we're gonna box. Actually, I think we're gonna just release this because the box system in these older games are kind of bad. But we'll heal. We have 4 Pokemon now. That's fine. Because these are pretty low level. Like, we just gotta hope we don't run into anything super broken. Alright, we can beat Meryl. Mites. Alright, so, Scyther. Go into Lassie, and we'll Flame Wheel that down. Go into this. And then we'll just beat it with that. And now it learns Stun Spore. That's good. So Stun Spore is good for catching Pokemon. Not as good as Sleep Powder, but it's still good. Status moves, I think in general, are pretty good. I don't remember the multipliers, but if I remember correctly, it's like Sleep is the best, then Frozen, then Paralysis, and then the rest are pretty on. But I might be misremembering. So this is a pure grass. So we're gonna send this in, and we're gonna Flame Wheel it down. Wooper. We're gonna just kind of confusion it, and there we go. Yeah, cool. Mirror Coat, huh? Man, Mirror Coat's so nice. Yeah. We can egg. Now we can hatch an egg. And we're gonna do that, I think. We're gonna just run up and down or run back and forth, and then we're gonna just so that like we can get our egg encounter. I apologize for anyone this might cause dizzy. So it's about halfway there. I think in a normal playthrough, what I've like ended up is my egg usually ended up hatching around Goldenrod when I would play this as a kid. And it, it being a Togepi, so we'd hatch like one egg and then immediately have to hatch like another one right afterwards because it was around the same time, or it'd be like right around Azalea Town depending on what I did. But mostly it was like, okay, so it's gonna hatch soon. So I stopped using speed up because it's probably disorienting for some of you as it is for me. We're gonna use it every now and then for hatching this egg. I don't want to like keep using it. But, You know what? We're gonna use it a little bit more. There it goes. Oh, Alakazam? Oh my gosh. It's the budget Mewtwo. So what moves is okay? It only knows teleport. Um, that's an issue. But take this away. We're gonna have to switch train it. But it having teleport is actually a very good thing, and I'm gonna show why. Because now, after Route 32, after we get our encounter, wait, hold on, how many? Oh, I should have checked. Okay, well, this is a re-encounter because we already have a Totodile. This thing fucking. Yeah, we're just gonna kill it. It's not worth our time. Because like it just really isn't worth our time because it has so many 4x. It doesn't have just one. It has like 2 or 3 4x weaknesses. So it's really, really bad. Okay, so Psyduck, we're gonna send in this and we're gonna scratch it down. So Alakazam, our goal is to get it to learn an attacking move. That way it can defend itself. With Beedrill, we're gonna send out A, and then we're gonna Confusion, so we can beat it. Yes, it's trying to learn Sleep Powder. Okay, this is why we were training it up, because Poison Powder isn't very good. I don't think regular poison is actually worth it. I think badly poisoned things that like badly poison are very, very good, and things that only regular poison aren't as good unless they have like 100 accuracy, but in which case like but which is funny because like Toxic I believe has 100 accuracy in this game. You grew to level 12. I'm gonna teleport back on heal because I really don't want to risk it. Alakazam it's not an end all be all Pokemon anymore. Like in Generation 1, this Pokemon is absolutely bonkers. In Generation 2, it's good still, but it's not nearly on that level. Because Generation 1, the Pokemon were like Psychic Pokemon were literally the strongest Pokemon, and there was bar none. Because there wasn't any weakness to them. So, oh gosh, this thing goes Aeroblast. Okay, well, and while Ghost did technically exist in Generation 1, it's worth noting that it was bugged, and Ghost didn't actually affect it as like it should have. So it should have been super effective, but it didn't actually like work properly because of programming error. And Bug was so worthless. And a lot of the bug types that like even had like somewhat decent stats also happened to be poison. Like Beedrill wasn't bad, and Beedrill learned probably the best well Beedrill wasn't bad early, I should say. But it falls off. Parasect wasn't like the worst either, just because it had Spore, but the bug poop mool back then was really bad. Because, like, if you're a newer player, you might think, oh, but Leech Seed, existed. But Leech Seed back then had 20 base power and didn't have, instead of, like, the 80 it does today. So it really wasn't, like, great. And, like, the best move was Twin Needle, which also had, 20 base power, but it hit twice and it could poison. So it was like a very like strong. It was a strong move, but it was more strong in comparison. It's like fighting moves also weren't like the best in Generation 1 either, because a lot of them had like super low base power, and then same thing with rocks. So like rock type moves, for example, um like rock slide had like only like I think rock slide, which was like the strongest one, had like 40 base power or something like that. It was really, really low and really bad. So we're going to take this now that that's over. So we need to train up Baby Zilla even more. Baby Zilla doesn't evolve until like late game, but that's okay because Baby Zilla is going to be like our physical bulk. And it learns eventually. It'll learn like Earthquake by level up. Or Rhydon does at least. I don't know if Rhyhorn does. Alright. We got the old rod. So now we are going to equip this on our select. And we're going to go back to Violet City. And we're going back to Violet City because we can get an encounter there now. Gotta remember, did I put the Lucky 8? Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah. So the thing, yeah, I think that overall, Pokemon has made a lot of improvements. I know that like some people have like this huge nostalgia boner for Gen 1. And while I started in Gen 1, I wouldn't say Gen 1 is really anything to brag about. Gen 1 is such a, like a buggy mess. Okay. Get in the ball. This is also one of the other bug Pokemon that were actually pretty decent in Generation 1. Um, it's just that, like, once again, this is also psychic or a poison type, so you would like easily get one-shotted probably by like a psychic move. Now, what's a good name? Uh, we're gonna name this after. Oh, it's a female. Let's name it Mothra. I thought about naming it after a friend of mine, which, goes against the whole pop culture thing. But, like, I guess A also goes against the pop culture thing, unless you know. But even then, risky if I think about it. So it's going to keep changing its type. So our goal now is I want our Pokemon to be decently high leveled. Like, so our goal, I think right now, our goal is to get Rhyhorn to level, I don't know, around the level of these, so that we can actually, so it actually, hopefully will learn a move, because right now it only knowing Corn Attack is kind of, sad. So we are switching. Okay, you, and then we'll switch to 3. Oh man! All right, we're gonna do this. Yes, it knows Stomp now. That doesn't know a stab type move, but that's okay. It needs to. It will at some point, and that's kind of our goal right now. What do you got? Okay, Star Piece. That's money for later. All right, our encounter here is an Almond Knight. Let's go to A. Let's. What do you need? Sleep powder. Okay. The problem now is that I don't think I can actually hit this thing. Get in the ball. Stay in the ball. Come on. All right, it woke up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try putting it back to sleep. Now, switch to this, and we're gonna horn attack it because it has pretty good defense. Okay, now we're gonna switch back to this. Sleep powder again. And then we're gonna name it Helix, of course. Or we're gonna, you know what? Let's name it Lord. So I always preferred Kabuto, but I'll make this old reference. Alright, we got, oh no. Alright, let's keep lowering its defenses. One more time. Won't drop any lower. Okay. Okay. So we one-shot it. Yeah. So Wobbuffets are probably one of the scariest Pokemon you can run into because they're easy to like just if you're not paying attention, they will easily just like sweep or they'll easily take something with them at the very least. They are very, very good at that. So yeah, that's something to. Oh, it is a good thing I bought an antidote because I am not about. Yeah. Our goal at the moment is go get this. So I'm gonna use our repel we picked up because. Okay, so mystery berry is the good one that was mint berry. I think is the one that does. Is the one that does confusion or something like that, or that might be bitter. Poison cure. Oh boy, I wonder what that cures. So, okay. Ether, that's pretty good. That's something we can use in the Elite Four. So now we'll go here. We're gonna go back as soon as we can, but first we need to heal our Pokemon. And now we have some more encounters. But first, before we get our we try to get our encounters, we should sell our star piece. Guard spec doesn't do anything. X defend isn't like the greatest. X accuracy isn't as good in this game. Alright. So now we want to buy 20 Pokeballs, 10 Super Potions, in 3 repels, 1 paralyzed heal, and we'll leave it at that. But now our goal is to, we're going to send A in front so that we can catch Pokemon, or to be our Pokemon catcher. This is species, so we have an Alakazam, which means that we can re-encounter anything of the same species. So, is Aber like the common encounter here? What's the non-common? That is also species. Oh! So we're probably not catching this. But, you know, I'm certainly gonna try. How do I hit this thing now? Mewtwo doesn't have very good defense. So, this Pokemon is pretty fast. Okay. We're gonna switch back in. Sleep Powder. Confusion. Alright. Pokeball. Almost had it. Pokeball. Let's go! We caught a Mewtwo. Hell yeah. Alright. So what's a good name? You know what? There's only one name to name this. I almost misspelled Frieza. Frieza with... I don't know how to spell Frieza, actually. I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z fan, to be honest. So, you know what? We're gonna name it after the Pokemon movie of... Nah. Let's see here. What's a good name for Mewtwo? Let's see. Frieza is the only thing I can really think of. So, I guess we'll name it Frieza and spell it the best I can. In terms of, like... Alright. So now, we have a very, very powerful Pokemon that we were only able to get because we happened to catch a lot of Pokemon. Alright, so our goal now is, unfortunately, Mewtwo is in the slow level up category. This means he's gonna take a long time to level up. But if we can do that, he most certainly is worth it. Because Frieza, aka Mewtwo in this case, is very, very, is so strong. He's still technically the strongest Pokemon, and, like, I don't think he, like, technically doesn't have that. I don't remember. I think it's, like, Arceus technically takes it away from him for a little bit, but then Mewtwo gets buffed and stuff like that later, and then, or Arceus gets nerfed or something like that. So, yeah. It's ridiculous to think about how strong this Pokemon actually is. So yeah, look, I'm only getting like barely 70 experience. But Mewtwo is super strong. So level 8, Level 9. And that's only because of the lucky egg that it's even... Oh, gosh. Alright, this thing is going to give a ton of experience. That's a good thing. But it also... Oops, I stopped it from evolving. I did not mean to do that. Okay, well... So now, alright, you know what? We're going to go get our Azalea Town... Or not our Azalea Town, but our forest encounter. Because we can actually do that in this game. Ilex Forest. Do I want a coughing? I think I catch it for dupes. I don't think I use it. But I do think it's worth having. So we're gonna sleep. Oops. That was. Whoops. Okay. So we're gonna do this. It's okay. We still have one more encounter before we have to fight the gym. So we're gonna talk to Kurt. And he's gonna go off to Slowpoke Well. Then we're gonna go to Slowpoke. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to Misty, or not Misty, but Whitney. Beat Whitney, I think is my goal, and then I'm gonna and then after that I'm gonna all right. Ooh, I do like it. So switch this sleep powder. But yeah, we're gonna get to Whitney, maybe beat her, and then we're gonna hey, guess the female. Go. Might have misspelt that, but it's a spirit from. I want to say it's the ring that's a reference to. I know it's one of the Japanese horror ones that like were that were popularized or made. They had American adaptations, and out of both of those adaptations, I think it was like the ring was actually really good, and then like the Grudge one wasn't. um Because I remember I even watched a like a breakdown of someone who watched both, and they were saying like uh, from a storytelling standpoint that the American Ring was better because it all the characters in it had some kind of depth to it, whereas in the original Japanese version, some of the characters didn't really have too much. Oh, oh, those flinches. That's not fair. Oh man, and you know what's worse is we probably would have beaten this thing. Man. Oh boy, we lost our starter. Alright, move Pokemon without mail. So I'm gonna put it in box 14. I can't bear to release it like I can with the other ones. Okay, so now we have room. Draw. Anything really? Yeah. We're gonna put on this just because, like, we don't have any other water types. I do. Water types are so useful to have, too. Okay. Not dark yet. So our goal is actually going to be to fight every single person in this gym. And then we're gonna and then we're gonna go out of the gym and we're gonna heal, and then we're gonna go back. Like, the thing I really want the most at this point is like an experience share, so that we don't have to like switch train constantly. Although I do say I kind of need the lucky egg on Lassie, but I don't know, like, so we have an alright team. I think if out of all of our team, we can beat this. Mew 3 died. Alright, well, we lost our Alakazam. That's a bummer. Wow, dude, Mirko and then counter. So if we get like a bulky Pokemon, we'll be in like kind of good shape. We are gonna release Mew 3. I kind of wish I would have caught the Abra for backup, but problem is that like Alakazam is in a league zone of its own. So yeah, so we're gonna switch train both of these because I need. So I'm gonna have to switch train this because like come on, there it goes. Because it's not good to have a Pokemon that's severely underleveled like that. And I hope that we have a Pokemon that can learn Cut. Oh, we could have caught this. Or, well, no. Or attempted to catch it. We did catch him, maybe. So it's gonna run that way. So we're gonna go over here, pick up this item. Second lucky egg. Let's go. All right. Actually, hold on. We don't want it on Frieza. We want it on Lassie because we're training both of these at the moment. And while it would be nice to have on Frieza for stuff like this, where you switch in, kill, get both Pokemon, get like twice as much experience. It's when I run into stuff like this, though, this is much better because of the exact instance. 9, and then now we get cut. From talking to this person. Hi, buddy. Thanks for the cut. Lord Helix, Lassie, and A can learn it. So, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. That's probably better. Alright. Alright, so Poison Cure Berry. So yeah, cool. Now Moon Ball. I believe Moon Ball is like better for Pokemon, right? It's like this game's version of Dusk Ball. Alright. X accuracy. We'll probably end up selling that. We're gonna talk to this guy. I don't remember if he gives the TM for headbutt in this game, or if he just tries to teach a Pokemon hit. Either way, it wouldn't be terrible. Headbutt's a pretty good move. Let's try to just run. He says headbutt, but it's actually lick. Frieza can learn it. That's cool. So I'm trying to think, like, I've played these games many, many times, and it's wild to think that there's, like, Lucky Egg in this game program, but I don't think there's a way to, like, legitly get it. At least not that I know of. And, like, if you got it for, like, winning a tournament of some sort, like, that's cool, but, like, you would think that by the time you get that, it wouldn't really matter. Alright, so TM for Metronome. Ooh. Hi, how's it going? Man. Confusion. Uh, play the chipping game. Another psychic. This one is less worrisome because just hit it hard. Okay, we are poisoned. I believe I bought more and I bought antidotes. Yeah. We don't. Poison in this game can actually, like, actually ticks outside of battle and can actually, like, mess you up. So just use horn attack, I guess. Bite, huh? You learn bite. Cool. Bite's special. So it's not as good. I would rather have learned water gun. Especially since, like, there's a lot of ground types and rocks. Ground and rock are, like, pretty common. I think, like, it's like water's the most common, then it's normal. Then it's beat this thing. Alright, because alright, we're gonna bite. That's constricted. We can't hit it with our, like, sweeper Frieza. This won't be very effective. We can't actually hit it with this. So we're gonna sleep powder it, or attempt to. Okay. Now we're gonna do. We're gonna take it. We're gonna just take down on it. Oops, I meant to not switch to Frieza. Switch to the other one. Okay, so now we talk to this dude and he'll give us an egg. Right? Yeah, okay, cool. Now, we're gonna go to Goldenrod. Alright, so our encounter here. Wynub. Okay. I'm gonna name this Babe because it's a pig. And if you get that reference, you're either old or your family is like, hey, look at this, because you just like the idea of talking to pigs or something. Anyway, moving on. We have a few more encounters we can get. So right now though, thinking if I want to take on Whitney. Whitney's highest Pokemon is a level 20 Miltank, I believe. And my Pokemon, or normally, I should say. So, only appear in the morning, correct. You can't buy, correct. Incorrect. Correct. Incorrect. Cool. So And because it's random, and we could run into something like a Tyranitar again, where we can't hit it with our like heavy hitters, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to instead, we're gonna run up and down this, and we're gonna train, because our goal is now is we need to have Pokemon that can hit hard and deal with stuff like this, where we can just not have to worry about it. So that's our like that's our goal at this moment, is so that we can find ways to like do that. All right, so switch to this. Confusion, cool. Oh, that's a Mew. Okay, that's fine. So we'll switch to this. Everything's bulky, and we use. Oh gosh. So now we disabled its only attacking move it should have at the moment. So now we're gonna heal. Now it disabled my disable, and now we can beat it. Okay, cool. Luckily, there aren't like any dark type yes, learned water gun. Okay. But luckily there aren't any dark type like legendaries in this game yet. So we're gonna switch to this, and we're gonna flame wheel this down. Switch to this. And we're gonna confusion this down. Okay, so we have like two real like decently high level Pokemon at the moment. So our goal now is we're gonna heal up. Alright, and then we're gonna examine our weaknesses of our team. So this has a water move, and while it's not the greatest, it is still a water move. So this has a water move. That's only psychic moves, but is a Mewtwo and can hit pretty hard. As long as we don't run into a dark type, we're fine. Let's see. This has it's a ground rock. It has no stab. So weak to 4 times weak to water and grass. This is our status afflictor. Weak to DC. So okay, so what are our team's weaknesses right now? We don't really have a good answer for psychics. I mean, I guess Lord Helix can bite them, so that's probably good enough. We don't have a great answer for dark types though, and I think that that's our huge thing. We don't have a good answer for dark. So unless our egg hatches and it's something like fantastic, like a good fighting Pokemon, I highly doubt that we're gonna get anything. So right now, let's check the TM. Hey, how's it going? Oh, that's Dig. That's really good. That's a fighting move. We're gonna get that so we can hopefully deal with darts. Parasong. Thunder Wave. Cool. So now teach Dig to Baby Zilla. Now we're gonna try to learn Double Kick. All of our Pokemon can learn this. We're gonna teach it to Mewtwo, because that way, while Mewtwo isn't very good against dark types, Alright. Mewtwo is also probably the Pokemon that's just gonna hit the hardest as like out and as well. So like Mewtwo, while it's not, it won't ever. We'll have always a clean switch in because of we're playing on shift instead of set. Um, so we can hopefully do like just get a good switch and then do that. So now I think we've covered most of our weaknesses. We don't have a great answer to water types. And besides that, yeah. We can't get run up and down until our egg hatches. And then if it's useful, we'll switch train it. If it's not, we're gonna box it and see what the what's normally a Spearow with male. So we're gonna get the bike now because the bike is and we're gonna need it for cycling road later anyway. Unless we wanted to go the long route, and I don't think we really do. Yeah, let's just go up and down this. The problem is, I hate that there's really, like, nowhere good to do this to, because, like, there's always something in the way here. I guess I could go up here, right up here, and then do this. But this is not any better than Azalea Town. Cool. So we got an Espeon. I don't have a good name for it, though. Oh, what's a good? I guess it's technically a cat. Um, Email. You know what? Even though Salem is a male cat, I'm gonna name it Salem. Because it's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Espeon's a good Pokemon, but like we don't need another Psychic, unfortunately. So we're gonna deposit it. But it is backup. It is, like I said, it's a very strong Pokemon. So now we're gonna get our gift encounter here. And it is back. Our boy is back. My baby boy. It has returned. Let's go, dude. Alright, so our encounter. This is route 35. Okay, so our route 35 encounter. Cool. Oh, that was our encounter. I was on autopilot. Whoops. That's fine. Once again, we don't really need a coughing or a wheezing. Well, now let's get. What is Team 28 here? I skipped through dialogue. Ooh, extreme speed. That's real good. And Lassie can learn it. Lassie can actually, like, naturally learn it too. So we're gonna get rid of Roar for extreme speed. That's so good too. I just feel like there should be an item there, even though, like, we just got one. So Blossom. I believe Blossom is just a pure grass type. Which makes it better than, arguably better than, Bioplume. Also, it's bulkier for some reason. Like, it doesn't look like it would be, but it is. But it is. Alright, we can make it back to the Pokemon Center. I'm not gonna waste another antidote or anything like that on this. I'm just gonna do this. Heal up. Quick Claw. Quick Claw's pretty good. We already have a Quick Claw, but I don't really want to get our encounter here yet. What I want to do. Okay. Just trying to get a hold of me right now. I'm usually never this far. What is Team 30? Blizzard's pretty good. Hey, Cloudware, how's it going? We are 2 badges in. We're getting our encounters before we battle Whitney, and training a little bit. Here is the team. We got a Totodile level 16. We just got this. This was the gift Pokemon. We got Frieza the Mewtwo. We managed to catch this in a Pokeball. Baby Zillow the Rhyhorn. We found the TM for Dig. And we got A the Butterfree. Lassie the Arcanine. And Lord Helix the Almond Knight. That's our team so far. We have a pretty stacked team. Our starter, funny enough, our starter was also a Totodile, but it didn't make it. Got paralyzed, like fully paralyzed, or so. It was paralyzed, and yeah. So Noctowl, we haven't caught this yet, and this is our encounter. So I guess we'll throw a few Pokeballs at it. Okay. Aim with the Hool. Jeez, dude. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, another Mewtwo. We're gonna. Can't run. Oh, now we're gonna try to run. Okay. So now, we're probably good enough to fight Whitney. I just don't know. Right now, I'm not sure if like because like for a while the only reason I didn't jump into the fight right away because I didn't want to run into a dark type because at the moment or another I didn't want to really run into it like a Tyranitar because at the moment or at that time our team when I got to Goldenrod was like would have gotten shut down by a Tyranitar and we're just gonna sweep through the gym I guess. But yeah, it's pretty wild. We also didn't have any good like counter for darks in general. So yeah. Why do they all have this? So we're gonna. Oh man. All right. Hit it with this. Uh, okay. So now. Arcanine. Kenya can sweep that. Yes. Learning Bite is good. A bit of rage. Yeah, we're nearly there. I need to get. I need to heal though. I think that like I don't want to go into the gym fight with having less like healthy Pokemon. The other day I was playing this and I got like whited out on the first gym leader because uh we had a very bad water weakness. So now I'm like very like cautiously trying to like going through the game a little bit more cautiously. I know I'm still using uh so I'm not a big fan of MMOs in general, and I've tried one. It was I've tried one Pokemon MMO. It's like a very old one, and I only tried it because a friend of mine recommended to it because you can catch shiny Pokemon pretty easy on that. What? But yeah, that's but yeah, but yeah, I'm not like the biggest fan of MMOs in general. I liked the one I played when I was like in high school, but then I like pretty much outgrew all MMOs and stuff like that. I like outgrew any attention span for MMOs. I did like it starts out because to me they start out pretty fun, and then you hit this wall, and then it becomes like this boring. It either becomes like this huge grind fest uh, or you just like, or depending on the MMO itself, you can it'll like end up like if it's not a huge grind fest after that, you get you hit a paywall sometimes in like the some of the pay to win MMOs. So I'm not like a big fan of it because all MMOs are like they take the decent aspects of RPGs and then they like crank up the dialing the like grinding aspect, which is like the worst part of an RPG in my opinion, like 11. So yeah, that's my opinion on why I probably won't, why I haven't tried it, and why I probably won't. Um, if you like it, you know, more power to you. Alright, so our route 36 is Nidoking. Nidoking strong, but it's a stone evolution. So it's not gonna learn anything by level up. Mm. But then again, this is a Nuzlocke. Catching things for dupe is very good. So I'm gonna catch it. I don't think I'll use it, but I will catch it. Or try to. Okay, Nidoking. I was gonna name these all after like pop culture references, but instead I'm gonna name this a dumb pun. Nidoking. Neat. This what would be Zilla, Dig, talk to her. Now we go back. Now gotta go back, get the squirt bottle, and then we got our Sudowoodo static encounter. So yeah. In like in all RPGs though, back on that point. Um in all RPGs there is grinding, but like with MMOs they took what is the worst part of an RPG, which is the like tons of grinding that you have to do in some of them. Uh and like kick that up to 11, which kind of sucks. So against the Sudowoodo, we're gonna put A in front so that A can put to sleep. Oh, it's a knocked owl. Man, these things just follow me around. Okay, okay, no hypnosis. don't really get a choice in this one, so we'll call it big. Little big hoot. So now, get the what is normally the team for Roxman, like up case. Now we're gonna go cut down this tree over here for an item. I think I'm gonna do the burn tower and call it a day. I'm pretty sure I've been streaming for a while now. Yeah, I've been streaming for over an hour and a half. Man. I didn't mean to send out this. So we have this encounter we can get because this is Route 37. Counters don't work on this, but that's okay. The problem is though, is that these things are starters are pretty hard to catch. Ooh, I do not need to send you out either. We're gonna send out you. But I have to throw out one more. Okay, so we got our last ball. Okay. Alright, we're gonna run. Talk to Bill. Bill's gonna go back to Goldenrod now. And then if we go back to Goldenrod, we can get a what's normally an Eevee from him. But since it's randomized, it'll be a different Pokemon. So let's go get that. Alright, I didn't fight people. Alright, go last Eevee, Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel. Our goal is trying to get as many good Pokemon as possible. So that way we have dupe claws and stuff like that. And species. We need to box something. Rhyhorn's probably the worst Pokemon on our team at the moment. But we aren't training. Swinub is the worst Pokemon, flat out. But Golem. Oh. So this Pokemon. Oh, it's named Rocky. Magnitude Rock Bro Defense Scroll. Okay. So we're gonna keep Rocky because Rocky is a better Pokemon than Rhyhorn. But Rhydon, I would probably argue, is a better Pokemon than Golem. But you know. It is what it is. But we can get dig from this guy. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna teach it dig so it knows another stab move. There. Don't want that. You. So then it's this. So this is the healings. This is the Pokeball. 5, 10 of these. 5 of these. And then we're gonna buy 3 of these. We're gonna save money, a little bit of money. So the way I like to do playthroughs like this, I like to always have some money, like a decent amount, so that like if we lose and we decide that hey we're having fun and we want to continue with Pokemon in the PC, then I can have some money to like buy more healing items if I need to. Although I think if I lose this run, I'm just gonna boot up a different one because this one is fun and we're you know doing well. Our Pokemon on the PC, I don't think so far are very worth it in terms of continuing with. However, so we're gonna get a really good water move coming up in Surf. So we can get the HM for Surf in this town. But before we do that, gonna have this person talk here. We're gonna go around to our rival. Our rival. Oh gosh. And then oh well, we beat it. Alright, Swift. Swift is a good move. We're gonna get rid of Barrier. This is a good enough move because there's a lot of Pokemon, and the AI will do this if they have the option to. They'll just start spamming Sand Attack and Double Team. So an Eckerteak, we can fish and get an encounter. But yeah. Once we get to the right golden shape, let's okay. So Lassie, Flame Wheel. Okay. Charizard, huh? So we'll Rock Throw 4 times weak. Thank Switch Chain. Dinner. So in this game, I don't have to worry about the. It's really good I don't have to worry about like Arena Trap and stuff like that in this game. Wake up the dogs. Got a Tyrant car. So we're gonna heal, and then I'm gonna wrap up the. Oh, thanks for coming out. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. And if you like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, you should check out the other content. And of course, and as always, have a wonderful day.